Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to give you a quick update on the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. First off, thank you for everybody who watched the Supreme Court oral arguments this morning. If you want to watch that, I suggest you do. I know it's a little long, but the investment is in your liberty. And just hear how some of these Supreme Court justices talk about our right. So watch that. It's live on the channel. Thank you to everybody who was watching it live with us. We had a couple thousand constantly, and it was eye-opening for those people who haven't seen it. Let me know down below what you think about that. It's the first time you've ever seen them in action. And Kyle Rittenhouse trial. So today is day 3 of the trial. I'm going to get you up to date with what happened in day 1 and day 2. I haven't watched the feed for today yet, but I'm going to do that now. It's a couple hours long, just before they broke for lunch, and then several hours after that. So day 1 on Monday was just jury selection. It was just one day, which is kind of odd, not odd, not unheard of, but rare when you're dealing with a case that's this important, that's this well known. The whole nation, the whole world is watching this case because it's a self-defense case, right? With an AR-15. And so there's a lot of people on both sides of the coin watching this case. Sorry, it's really, really bright. So yesterday was opening statements. And if you're not familiar with how a trial runs, opening statements are often comical. Prosecution's going to come out and try to make somebody look like the worst person ever to don a loincloth since Adam and Eve. And the defense does the opposite, make it look like their client is the best person ever to walk the earth since Adam and Eve. So I got some quick notes because I'm outside and I got kids and it's loud, so y'all understand those who have kids. But we'll start with the prosecution. So the prosecution is Kenosha County Assistant District Attorney. I forget his name, and I didn't write it down because I'm a dope. But anyway, I'll have it next time. He started out saying that Kyle Rittenhouse was the aggressor that night in Kenosha. He said that Kyle showed up in Kenosha, didn't live there, and that he's drawn to chaos. However, everything you can find online about Kyle and his personality and the type of person he is says the opposite. But again, that's what they do. He's an attorney. What he didn't say is, if Kyle wasn't supposed to be there, what about all the rioters, looters, and arsonists? Maybe they were supposed to be there. Kyle lives in Antioch, Illinois, 20 miles from Kenosha. I live 16 miles from Worcester, Massachusetts, second biggest city in all of New England, and I go there daily for a various amount of things. So it's not unheard of for somebody to drive 20 miles to go to a city, and to say that he doesn't belong there. Well, he's an American citizen. The whole country is where he belongs. He can go anywhere. We have that freedom. But yeah, they're supposed to make him look terrible. That's their job. So that was the basic crux of the opening argument for the district attorney from Kenosha County. But Kyle, if you remember in the beginning, I've done multiple videos on this case, and get rid of this notification. Kyle was there to, in his own words, defend private property and to render first aid if anybody should need it. And he was even thanked by the local police department for being there, and that's on video. So it's going to be really, really hard to make him look horrible. But they're going to try. That's their goal, is to make him look like he's terrible. I'm going to switch hands real quick. The defense, Kyle's side, attorney Mark Richards was doing the talking, and he said that Kyle was justified to open fire, fearing that the men he shot were going to harm him. And there's numerous videos, multiple angles that show literally just that. Let me say this, why Kyle is behind bars and someone like, I don't know, let's put it out there, Alec Baldwin is free to go shopping in Vermont and enjoy time away with his wife to try to calm down. Why? This just doesn't make sense. But whatever, I digress. Kyle's attorney said that he acted in self-defense and his actions were reasonable under the circumstances as they existed. And the reasonableness is a huge thing in this trial, will be a huge thing in this trial, because self-defense, your actions have to be reasonable based off of what you are encountered with. And we know that Kyle was kicked in the head. That can be a dangerous weapon. Shod foot is called in Massachusetts and many other states as well. You can kill somebody by kicking them in the head. He was also swung at in the head area with a skateboard. And that was, at that point, a deadly weapon. You get hit in the head with a skateboard, especially the metal trucks. You can die from that stuff. And then another person approached him with a gun, with a pistol. That's a deadly weapon, right? So was it reasonable for him to believe that them swinging this item at my head could possibly severely injure me, cause grave bodily injury or death? Yes, that's reasonable. And that's what they're going to have to prove in this case. So Kyle's been charged with 3 different counts, and he's facing life in prison. Reckless homicide, intentional homicide, and attempted intentional homicide. Other things that came out from the defense: Kyle was under no obligation to retreat from these dudes, but he did it anyway because he wanted to avoid confrontation. And again, we all know, we've seen the videos, so we know. For me personally, I'm not part of that clan that says Kyle shouldn't have been there. He can go anywhere he wants. If it's okay for the rioters, looters, and arsonists to get bussed in from across the country to burn cities down, Kyle can go there to defend property and to render aid. So you're either, in this case, guys and gals, I feel strongly on this one, you're either pro-Second Amendment or you're not. This is a clear-cut case in my eyes. Now, I'm no better than anybody else, but I did this business for 24 years. This is in my eyes, in my professional opinion, don't care if my chief don't want to hear this, this is a clear-cut case of self-defense. Doesn't matter if you use an AR-15, an AK-47, a Glock 9mm, a shoe, anything, a letter opener. He was clearly justified in defending his own life. And if he didn't, he would not be with us today. Period. Point blank. You don't have to think the same way I do. I'd love to hear any other opinions down below. Again, this is my opinion. I'm open to other ones. But we'll see. I'll watch whatever in the 6 or 7 hours of the trial. I'll try to watch that all tonight, and I'll give you an update on that as well. You want to stay in the know with these major cases that are going on, as well as anything else that happens in the Second Amendment, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. Please hit that subscribe button down below and join the new Sons of Liberty. With you, our voice is stronger and louder, and we get stuff done. Also, please hit the thumbs up if you get anything out of this video, and share it because it'll help smash that anti-gun algorithm. Till we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun, keep you, yourself, your friends, your family, your loved ones, and your community safe. Just like I do for this community, you do it for yours. Take care.